No, this isn't a video. This is another episode of the Ethereal Hour podcast where we step to a world of etherealness. We step into a magical world where reality fades and dreams come alive. Welcome to my podcast. Today we're coming as we are. I already told you guys, sometimes we're going to come fully together. Some days you guys are going to get me like this because it's just very authentic. I mean, I'm coming as I am, and I can't do anything about that. Today, it just so happened to be one of them days where I'm just showing up like this, okay? But welcome to another episode of the Ethereal Hour. Welcome to another episode of the Ethereal Hour podcast, okay? We are going to be talking a little bit about, we're going to be talking about how men want to see you react. There's a lot to get into, so come and join me. Come and join me on this episode. I might have to. Can you guys hear me well? I hope you can hear me. I'll wait for more people. No, I won't. I'll just talk, but I just spilled. And I have this fan on right in front of me. So if you can't hear me very well, that's why. So please let me know if you can't hear me. I can't stay away. Oh, yes, you can. You can hear very good. Okay. Now you should be able to hear. Ooh. Oh, that felt nice. Okay, guys. So today's topic is going to be about how men will purposely try to kill your self-esteem. Okay? Men will purposely kill your self-esteem. Do not let them. That's what this podcast episode is going to be about. Hello, guys. Hi, welcome to the Ethereal Hour podcast, where we make reality fade and our dreams come to life. And that's everything on this podcast. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you guys here. We're just going to be hanging out and chilling. I already ate. I got a little stain here. Don't say anything about it. But I told you guys we're going to come as authentic as we can come. And this is just this is me today, you know. I'm traveling soon. I have so many things to get done. So many tasks and just keeping up with life right now. It's awesome, but it's a bit tiring. But that's okay. I'm getting everything I asked the universe for. So I'm not complaining. I'm just keeping up. Today was just really one of those rainy fall. No, it's not even fall. What the frick? What season is this? This nice spring, beautiful day. My area just got a lot of rain, and it was just raining, pouring raining today. So I've been vibing out, listening to music, running errands, getting stuff done in my sweat outfit, and I'm just been vibing, you know? So we're just going to vibe out today, and we're going to talk a little bit about men for the ladies. We're going to talk about men, and y'all know men are my favorite topic. But the real men have become a game for me. Dating and men have become this, like, I've studied them, you know what I mean? Because I used to be the girl the okay girl. I used to be giving men things they want. I mean, I used to be the one splurging, giving them all my money, thinking like, okay, they deserve this. Let me go buy them a watch. Let me go buy them shoes. Let me go do this and do that. And I kind of overdid myself for a lot of years. And it took me a long time. It took me maybe this past 2 to 3 years, okay, to reevaluate everything about my dating life. Because I was attracting the men that I no longer wanted a part of. I never be a part of that group of men that I was attracting. And sometimes, you know, they still would come up, but because of the practice and the practice that they've put through dating, I have I think I'm pretty much ace the dating scene. I mean, I'm doing a great job actually. So I'm not here to brag on myself. Okay. I love y'all. Mwah. Hello, everybody. I love y'all. Thank you. Welcome. Like this live so that it's free. It's free, first of all. So I think you should like it anyway. And subscribe to my channel because it shows support to my channel. If not sending cash apps or super chats, you're able to at least like my live and support my channel by subscribing and sharing with somebody that you know could benefit from live. We're going to talk about men. Men want to see you react. And I used to be the one to give them that reaction. I actually slipped up maybe once a few days ago, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that, okay? But I'm not perfect, okay? I think for me to go from a people pleaser to who I am now, oh baby, progress, okay? Clock that T, okay? Tell them clock that T, okay? Clock it because I have really changed myself around. And that's why I'm going to tell you guys what I've learned in this video. Going from a people pleaser to who I am now, let me tell you what I know. Men want to see you react. They want to see you act a freaking fool. They want to see you emotionally involve yourself into them in any way, whether you get pissed off, whether you said something to them and they'll purpose, like, let's say you have a husband and you live with him and you told him specifically not to leave things out on the counter when he's in the kitchen, or not to leave the freaking toilet seat down, whatever the case may be. You told him this multiple times. Men will purposely do what you requested them not to do to see what you will do about it. And so what I've learned is when you react with no reaction, you win. You win. And it's not even about who's winning and losing, but you win that argument. It's no longer an argument because if you don't respond, who's to argue with? The air? The dog? Maybe Frankie? You know what I mean? Who's to, and if you don't know, Frankie's my dog. Stick around, guys. Y'all should know this stuff. Subscribe and like this video. You know what I mean? So if I'm not reacting to your nonsense, if I'm not reacting to you provoking me, you don't have anybody to fight with. And my energy is reserved. So what I do is I completely ignore them. Sometimes you got to block them. This is if you're not in a relationship with this person or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you got to block these people. Hey guys. Hey. Welcome to the live. We're talking about men, and this is the Ethereal Hour podcast where we turn our dreams into reality, and all unicorns are welcome here. Okay, we're oddly us here. However we show up is how we come. Thank you guys for supporting my channel and liking the video as you are here. So we're gonna talk. I'm just starting over because I keep seeing you guys coming in and out, and so men will try to come and kill your self-esteem on purpose. You don't want them to come and kill your self-esteem. You want to have so much leverage in knowing who you are as a person that they can't, no matter how hard they try, they can't mess with you. They can't mess with your energy. They can't come and mess with your energy. Yes, girl. Excuse me. They can't come and mess with your energy. They can't shake your energy because you don't allow them to. You don't allow them to shake your energy. You become so wrapped up in you. You have become so knowing of who you are, that you are so stable in who you are, that when a man is to provoke you or push your buttons, it can't even go anywhere because you're not reacting. You've learned how to not react to these petty little arguments where someone tries to belittle you or belittle your character, make you feel like you're less than, or downgrade, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't get the words out of my mouth because it's live and I can't edit. But this is why I love live, because you guys get to see my current thoughts. So They try to make you feel like you're less than. They try to degrade you. They try to degrade you. Thank you. Thank you. You like my room design? Thank you. You look gorgeous, girl. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't you want to find someone who complements your energy? Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to find someone who is knowing that they can match my energy. I like when someone comes in my space and it's not a competition. Okay? This is how you know when you met someone to keep around. It's no longer a competition. These are a good question. Your energies are one with each other. Like he's one with himself, you're one with yourself, and now you're just two beautiful people colliding. That is just phenomenal. It sparks fly, and it's just the best thing to be freaking created. It's wonderful. Does it last forever? No, but that's not the point. Um, Energies should be equal when you go into the dating scene. Somebody keeps, I have to read these. Okay, never mind. You guys are spamming. Love my hat. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me play my music, y'all. I went off. Okay, so men want to make you feel like they want to make you react to nonsense. They want to make you feel less than. Do they do it on purpose? I think it's an ego thing. I think it's an ego thing for the man, or maybe they're just wanting to get a reaction from you, especially if you're someone that does not react to them. You know, that don't give them any attention, doesn't give them the time of day. Men just kind of want an attention. As attention, they'll take what they can get. And sometimes it's insulting you, making you angry, upset, cussing them out, over texting them, over calling them, trying to get an answer. Why would you make me feel this way? And they're giving you no response because they do not care. They're getting the response that they like. Their ego is getting boosted. That's it. As long as you don't, if you lose composure, you lose. If you composure, you win. If you maintain your energy in all these circumstances with this man or with your spouse, and you're able to not react, that person goes back and feels so dumb. They feel themselves like, dang, I just wasted my energy. Or maybe they're not even, people who like to fight and argue are just not even aware of their own energy. They really don't. People who have a desire to be toxic, which I know a few, people who have the desire to be toxic, they have low self-esteem. It's just low self-esteem all around. Maybe they have healing to do, not even maybe. Someone is purposely toxic. They have healing that they have not even touched on that causes them to be negative and bring negativity in people's lives. And that's none of your business. Sometimes you become that target, especially when you are an empath like us on here on the Ethereal Hour podcast. You know what I mean? So don't let people do that. Don't let people come in your space and be able to just take over your energy. You're fighting and arguing with someone that does not. Wait, what? Wait a minute, Paul. Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh, you like what you do. Look at your name. Your name is Paul Whisperer. How you talking about them? But you got it as your name. I don't know. Nice nails, girls. Thank you, Boski. Y'all, I just did them. I'm getting ready for a vacation, so stick around and subscribe because I'm going to take y'all with me. I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm going until I go, but I'm going to take you with me, and it's going to be so freaking fun. Like, we're going to be wearing swimsuits and be fire and just ooh, I almost told y'all where we're going. It's going to be a tropical place. Whatever. I can't even keep secrets. I ain't talking to y'all about nothing. Anyway, I'm packing my bag. This fat suitcase is over here because I've still got to touch up a few things. And I'm doing my nails and everything. I got to do my lashes. Y'all, I'm just touching up on everything. Okay, so let me see. I was watching 80s softcore and something went wrong in my head. Okay, so let me read that again, Paul. You said Yo there, I'm a young from the hood. I got an issue that I'm only attracted to bigger white women. I think that's what you're trying to say. Okay, white butts have become irresistible to me. What's wrong with me? Can you fix me? Well, who said that has to be a problem? I mean, that's what you like. That's what you like, boo. You can be from the hood and like what you like. Who said you couldn't? The people around you? Sometimes you just gotta do what you do. And it sounds like you like where you're at. Because you call them that, you say what's wrong with me and stuff, but that's your name. You made it your name. Like you the whisperer for those type of people. So for you to say that is like maybe not really living in who you want to be. And I used to do that also, where I thought people around me wouldn't accept who I really like. And if I like who I like, you bet them or just move around and you don't have to. So I think it's something that you have to ask yourself. Sounds like you really like these kind of women and you seem to be having a good time with it if you got it as a name. So yeah, there's that, buddy. Happy birthday, Amaya. Try Amaya, that's my sister name. That's my sister's name. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna give you a like and sub. You're fun. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys. So let's keep going on to the topics. Let me see. I made a couple notes. Oh, making you react to something of nonsense. This is a part of the tactic, is making you react. If you react, you have lost and they have gained more energy. You have transferred your energy now. Your good energy or whatever you had going on is now transferred to them, and their problematic, wanting to fight, provoking energy is now transferred to you, and you're wondering what the freak just happened. Why would you make me feel down like this? Well, because you just transferred your energy too easily and you were not careful enough. Period. That's it. Let's move on to the next one. So as a woman, when you're dating, you always have the upper hand. You're always winning. Never forget it. No matter what you have physically, you are always winning. Let me tell you why. First of all, you're a woman. We are the number. We are the reason. I just made a reel about this. I just made a reel that said what's one thing that name one thing a woman can do, or name one thing a woman has done for you. And it's to birth all these billions of people on this planet. Okay? We are powerful. You as a woman, as a being here is already magical, mystical, ethereal. You are already someone's dream. And it doesn't have to be everybody's dream, but you're someone's dream. And as a woman, that's it. You being a woman, you are the prize. Men can be prizes too, but they know their place. Very valuable men know their place in a woman's space. They know that when they're valuable, that they're going to come to you as a valuable man, but you have to not prove to them, but show them by example how you can make that energy be equal and not somebody's better. Okay, so, but you always have the upper hand because you are a fine, sexy, badass being full of love and life, ready to be with this person that you're giving your energy to. And it's up to the man to chase you, to come after you, to sue you, to message you, to contact you, to make accommodations for you guys to hang out, which means scheduling a date. What time is he there? You got somebody that's not really in charge. Please like the video, guys. If you got somebody who's really not masculine enough to deal with you, then you got to move on. You can't be, allowing people to come and give you half-ass energy. That's not what we do. That's not what we accept. Okay, and you already won. You think that you have to, a lot of women still think that they have to like this video, guys. Thank you for liking it. Please like it more as you're here. A lot of women still think that they have to be in a relationship or come and join in with another person in a relationship and try to sell themselves to this man and say, these are the things I know how to do. They say, can you cook? Asking all these different questions. Like, I don't even know. I just hate dating questions. You know what I mean? They're just so annoying and so repetitive. Find something else to say. but they ask you these questions and you feel like you have to apply to a job. This isn't an application. Okay, if anything, you're applying to this me. Like you have to be so secure in your energy that you have to be secure in yourself to not even have to remind them with words that you're here to show me what's up. You know what I mean? Because that's their job. They are the man. They are masculine. They are the chasers. They're natural. What's the word? The animal that goes after his prey. Hunters. Okay? They're natural hunters. Okay? So a lot of that they're natural hunters. So if they're hunting you down and they're wanting a piece of what's going on with you, and they want to join in on your party, and you don't give them anything to work for, there's no value there. You know what I mean? There's no value there. And I have slipped up around, I've slipped up and done the same thing where, you kind of just give in with nothing being given. You give in to wanting them, you give in to the desire of the way that they look and whatever else, and there's nothing being given equally. And then you're left because you didn't require anything and you thought you had to sell yourself to the person when all along you were always the prize and they were supposed to work for you. It doesn't even matter if you're not the best looking woman. Men are really supposed to chase you. They're supposed to want you. Someone is willing to chase you. And I promise you, when you allow them to chase, it gets pretty freaking beautiful. It gets pretty freaking, like this video, guys. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you guys liking, and subscribing to me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and sticking around for more. Okay, so you're a badass being full of love and life, and nobody can come and shake that up. Don't let a man come and get reactions from you because you're a badass. And that's just what we are here on the Ethereal Hour podcast. Okay, on this podcast, we are badass beings. We're unicorn vibes. We're one of a kind vibes. You'll never meet our kind again. You will never in this lifetime meet another one like us. Okay. And if you're here on this channel, you qualify because we're the same. Okay. We're one. So, okay, let's continue. So they want to see you get emotional because it boosts their ego and shows you are insecure and unstable. Okay. It shows that, which makes your value go down when you have no control over your emotions. And I used to be one of those women who have no control. I used to go crazy, guys. I used to be nuts on people. I used to be nuts, uncontrollable. Like if I wanted what I wanted, I was getting it. I was very possessive. And if it was mine, you better not freaking touch it. You better not touch it. But I've changed. I've changed. I've changed. I's a woman now. So, you know what I mean? You got to grow up. You got to stop reacting like you're a child, like you're a freaking rageful child, because that's what it looks like. It looks like you got some healing to do, buddy. Jesus, you need a therapist. That's what I would have said to my older self. Jesus, you need a freaking therapist. And I did. I did need a therapist back then, but I became my own therapist. And guess what? That's so exciting for me because I became my own therapist. Now look at me. Look at me thriving. Oh, I got chills, y'all. I got chills through my body. Okay? When I act crazy like that, I think of my granny. She passed. She was crazy, though. I'm probably just like her. But I embrace my crazy, baby. I don't care about none of it. Please stick around and subscribe to my channel for more. Love y'all. I love y'all so much. Without the crazy, it wouldn't be Artishaa Noelle. It wouldn't be the Ethereal Hour podcast because I love y'all. But for real, y'all got to act like y'all got some sense. Ladies, start acting like you got some sense. Because you be out here acting funny. You acting weird to these men and they looking at you like, wow, I thought she would have way more, self-love than that. Wow, I get to get her. And they're really looking at you as a target. Men are really looking at you as a target. And when you don't protect yourself, it just freaking doesn't work. It just doesn't work out well when you don't protect yourself. Okay? So men want to get you to to an emotional state of reacting to them and their nonsense, no matter what it is. It just makes them feel better. It makes them feel like they have some control over you. It makes them feel like they have some say over things. They feel like they can control your emotions. And if a man feels like he can control your emotions, it's no longer, fun for them because there's no task. You're not being, you don't have enough standards and you're an emotional wreck. And that's just not sexy. So it shows that you're insecure. It shows that, like this video, guys, like the video, subscribe for more, come and stick around. Come and stick around for more. So they want to see you boost. They want to see you get emotional so that they feel more secure within themselves. Men that come into your space and make you feel like you are less than, or try to degrade you, or make you feel like you're not worthy of something, or you're not worthy to be that sexy, or you're not worthy to be with him, or you have to work hard, or you have to be a certain way to be around them. They have low self-esteem and they need you to have low self-esteem so that they feel better about themselves. This isn't anything personal when you meet these kind of people. It's not anything personal. This is just something they got going on within themselves. So stop taking it so personal. When you go through dating stages that are unpleasing, it's not personal that this person is treating you the way that they are. You can't think of it as taking it personal. You have to think about it as this person has some major healing going on in their life that maybe they're not focusing on, and I got to move around so that they can do what they need to do and go take it somewhere else. They can either go heal or they can go and traumatize somebody else's life, because you don't accept that. And we don't accept those kind of actions here on the ethereal world. Yes, this is our ethereal world. But here on the podcast, on the Ethereal Hour podcast, we don't accept that kind of BS. Okay? In our last little topic that we're going to chat about before I go, because I got to do some packing, guys. I'm still thinking about doing a reel. If I want to do a packing reel, we'll see. I'm not sure. We'll see. But the last thing that I want to chat about is you become more magnetic and powerful when you don't respond to them, when you don't respond to a negative outcome from a man, when you don't respond in a way that they thought you were going to respond, when you respond in a more positive, let me ignore this person instead of reacting to their nonsense. Let me ignore them. Let me just pretend they didn't even say what they just said. Let me go find something else to do. Whatever the case may be, sometimes, hey guys, hi, you're from Brazil? Well, hello, welcome. Hello, 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 hello. Whenever you're mean to a man, he's nice because his mama didn't like it. Whenever you're mean to a man, he's nice. Yes, girl, you hit it on the nose. Whenever you're nice is when, wait, where'd your comment go? It disappeared. Whenever you're mean to a man, she's so right. Texas in July, girl, thank you. That's so right. Whenever you're mean to a man, he's nice because his mama didn't like him. Now, I don't know if it's because his mama didn't like him, but that can fit. You kind of getting into something right there, because when you're mean to a man and you're kind of being more stern than the other one, they become more obsessed with you. They become more like, why is she doing this and she's not acting like the other ones? Why is she not acting like the usual one? Why is she not being nice? Why is she not catering to me? Why is she not pleasing me? And it's a thought on their mind because she's so right. It's usually trauma. When a man likes for a woman to be mean, It's because they grew up in a household where their mama was mean and that's how she got her way. And that's where the nice guy comes from. Mama gets her way and that's just how it is. And when you got a nice guy, it's usually because of that. So good point, girl. Good freaking point. Good for you. Sub. Thank you. Thank you. I love when you guys subscribe to me. I'm so happy. And I almost didn't go live, but I don't think I'm ever going to purposely skip going live on Thursdays, which I always do. Thank you guys for the people that are here. I go live every single Thursday, every week on Thursdays at 7:30 Central Time. Sometimes 7:30, between 7:30, 8:30. You never know. So stick around so that we can hang out every week. Okay, this is so awesome. I love interacting with y'all. It's a wonderful time, and I appreciate you guys helping me grow like crazy. Okay, and just be so supportive to me and having my back in the comments when I'm reading these comments on my reels and my videos or my lives. You guys are having my back. Like, that's so cool. You guys get to have my back. That's so crazy. The support is nuts. You love my hair. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Hi, how are you? Hi. You love my hair. Thank you, boo. I don't agree with that. Logic men like sweet feminine energy. You don't agree? Logic men. What do you mean? Please be more specific. You love my nails? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. So are you saying like mean men or realistic men? What do you mean? Like feminine energy. There are a lot of men do enjoy feminine energy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to be masculine. I'm totally not embracing your masculine. When I say be mean, I mean a woman that's mean is stern. Okay, not exactly mean, but she's stern. When she says something, that's just what it is. And she sets a standard, and that's the standard that you're going to stick with because she's mean. She's looked at as mean because when she says something, she means it. And that's just how it goes. And sometimes men will push your boundaries to see if you mean what you say. And sometimes that means walking away. You know how many dating situations I have walked away from that were trying to manipulate me or make me switch my boundaries around. And it's like, no, go find somebody else to do it. Go find somebody else to do that. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. And you won't make me. Okay? And that's what I mean with a mean woman. I don't mean really like mean. I mean, yes, stern. Yeah, but most stern, mean women don't get married. Actually, those are the ones that are more married. Sorry, buddy. I mean, you can have your opinion and it is what it is. Thanks for being here. I love you still. Do you have summer Friday? Yeah. I'm already started my summer. But I'm not saying I'm just going to agree to disagree with you because a lot of stern women are the ones married because they have standards. Okay? You love me too? Thank you. I do. I think that they are more married. They're the ones that are more picked to be chosen in a marriage because this woman is stern. She was not easy to get. She was not easy to obtain. She was spicy with me and she kept me on my toes, and men really like that. Keeping them spicy and young while they get old. You know what I mean? If you're just, yes, sir. Yes, I'll do that for you. Yes, that's boring. That is so boring for a man. He's sick of you saying yes. He's sick of you letting him run over you. You're so boring to be around. He hates it. He hates his life with you. I promise. I'm just saying. Real life, if you are a yes girl and you are always yesing and running to his beck and call, and whenever he calls you, you're just running really quick and you drop everything for him. He is sick of that. Yes, men do appreciate having a backbone. Okay? They appreciate having somebody to always call on and be there for them. But that person does not really get all of them because it's boring. It's nothing for him to work for. You know, he just knows you're always going to be there. You need to keep some mystery. So he's not sure if you're going to leave tomorrow. He's not sure. Keep him on his toes. Keep him on his toes. You're being so predictable. If he asks you to get him a new car because his car crashed, you're going to say yes. And you know why he know? It's because you always say yes. And that's boring. That is just boring. Sometimes say no. You just got to say no sometimes. And it's on times where you really want to say yes, but you got to say no. You just got to say no sometimes just to throw some I don't give a freak in there. You know what I mean? It just don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense, guys. You got to say no sometimes. And you got to be mean. And sometimes being mean, hold on, guys. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I have to find my light. What the heck? Where is my light? I thought it was over there. I hope it's in one of my purses or something. Okay, guys. So people get on my nerves sometimes. Just kidding. Or am I? No, but so I think I'm gonna get off of here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What? What happened? What did I miss? You broke up with your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend? Girl, he didn't deserve you. You were probably the baddest he ever had anyway. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, girl. And if you were really fire, he might come back too. But if it was meant, it'll be back around. It'll be back around. Unless he didn't deserve you, which he probably didn't. So don't be mad, girl. Can black women marry a white guy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, guys. So yeah, don't let people take advantage of you. Don't be a pushover. Don't let people act a fool in your space. Okay? Don't let people treat you weird. Don't let people treat you funny, treat you like you're not deserving of what everything you need, everything you desire in life, every standard you have, you know? It's just don't. What does that mean? People keep saying stuff on my I don't know what people are talking about. Um so yeah, just don't let people act a fool. You're a very beautiful young lady coming from a man. We like sweet feminine women. Yes. Always be feminine, but be stern. Be sexy feminine. Be sexy feminine. Be sexy feminine, okay? Be sexy feminine. Stern, stick to your boundaries. Don't let people talk over you. Some men don't like when you don't let them step over you. You know what I mean? They come and test your energy and you just fold. That's boring. It's no task, no fun, nothing to look forward to, nothing. You're very beautiful. Thank you. You need help with the man? What you need help with, girl? I'm about to get off of here, so ask y'all last desires before I send my farewells. So I got to, what did I just say? I have to pack. Oh my gosh. What time is it? Is it 9? Yeah, exactly. You want the woman that's more agreeable, and that's the nice girl. So, I'm not disagreeing with you, Alexander, but you've got to find those girls. That's who you desire. And I teach women to not be a pushover. So, like you say, you want a woman that's more agreeable with you. That's fine, but they're not going to be on this channel. They're just not. I'm not telling women to disagree with everything, but you sound like the other men who want women to kind of just fall into their hands. Whatever they say goes, and that's just that. That's a child. You're looking for a child. Maybe you should have some. And if you do, go tell them what to do. Go give your orders to your kids. Give your orders to your kids, not the one you're sleeping with, not your spouse. That's not your child. You don't just say and she agrees. That's not cool. She's a person and she deserves to have her own say in things. And a lot of women do not even know that. And that's sad. Okay, let's see what we get in. We're going to get 3 last cards for the last of this. Thank you for 3 cards for this whole collective spirit. 3 cards and I'm out. I'm out, guys. The podcast is ending. Thank you for another episode. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so we're going to do 3 cards for the collective to understand for us all, myself and the collective. Let me know if myself and the collective, okay? Let's see. Ooh, this got to do with everything we just talked about. The alignment is insane. I'm not a tarot reader, okay? I'm not a tarot reader, so don't think that is anything like that. I'm not a tarot reader, but I do pick cards for a daily factor. Sometimes I pick 3 cards for the day or 1 card for the day. And today we got the Page of Pentacles. We got, you need to focus on your goals, or maybe there's some petty offer coming in from this very, very, it's a little offer that's coming from someone that's not very wise, very childlike energy there. So this can either be an offer is coming in. Yeah, a petty offer from someone that is petty because they see you as a star and they know it's over. A petty offer coming in because you're the star and it's over. Everything is crashed and it's over and it's burned, and they want to figure out why. They don't like that you have finished. This is so funny. They don't like that you have finished with them. They don't like that with this Tower card. Just look at it. They don't like that things have crashed and burned. They don't like that things have crashed and burned. And because you're the star. You're the star of their days. You're the star. You're the star, mamas. You're the star. And they know it. And they want to come and give you some petty little offer, pretending like they're, oh, please take me. Please just consider this. Please. And they're just little. They look like a beggar. Girl, they look like a beggar. They look like dirty. Their clothes are ripped up. They can't even afford stuff. Ooh, they got money problems. That's why the offer's so petty. Like, they're offering you their last little money. Or if it's not money, they're offering you something like the last of it. If they're offering her, like, it might be a little petty, like cheap date. Or, you know what I mean? It's something petty because they know that you're the star. You're the star. You are making your dreams come true, which what we do here on the Ethereal Hour podcast. What did I say? This is an ethereal world where reality fades and dreams come alive. And they know this. They know that you're making this happen. They know that you're the star. And it's driving me insane. Okay? With the Tower card after the star. They know you're the star. They want to offer you something petty. They want to, but they're not even worthy. They're not even worthy of you, and they know it, but they know that you kind of finished this situation, and they don't like that. like that you have cut them off. Okay. And for me, these three cards tell the whole story. Multiple different stories and situations. Okay, what I mean? Okay, if you know what I mean, that's what I mean. So that resonated with me. Hopefully it resonated with you. I am out of here, guys. I'm gonna hang out with Frankie for a little bit and pack my clothes. I think, oh my gosh, I'll be seeing you guys the next time I see y'all live. I'll be on my trip. And I'm not telling y'all where I'm going. Clock it. Stick around though. Like my video. Subscribe for more. I can't wait to see y'all in my next live because it will be in a very beautifully tropical place. I won't tell you where it is, but it's beautiful. And it's what we need. Don't go to Jamaica. I love Jamaica. I always go to Jamaica. But I'm not going to Jamaica. It's not Jamaica this time. Maybe soon, you know. Okay? You have a beautiful personality. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys and subscribe to my channel. Stick around for more. Comment on more of my videos. Keep supporting me. I love you guys so much. Things are working out for us. I just love y'all. Keep making me happy. And with all the support that you guys are giving me on my reels and my long form videos and just my whole channel. Like I said, next time we go live, it'll be in the tropical place I'm going. So I'll see y'all there. Okay? So bring your swimsuits on the next live. Bring your swimsuits and your cute hat. I got mine over there. I got a bunch of them. So let me finish packing and I love y'all. I'll see y'all on vacation. Okay? Mwah. 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 I love you. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Ethereal Hour. Until next time, bye-bye.